For as long as I can remember now, it seems like Mojang have been constantly promising that one day Bedrock Edition will catch up to Java Edition. But with the introduction of the Minecraft 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update, it has become quite evident to me and a lot of other players that this might not actually be true. In fact, it might actually be the opposite, where it just seems like Java Edition and Bedrock Edition are just becoming ever increasingly farther apart. That is why in this video I'm going to be talking about how this could be bad news for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So if you do go on to enjoy the video and find some of the things I say in it interesting, be sure you drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here. I do daily Minecraft videos, but without wasting any more time, let's dive right into the video. Now, I've been meaning to make this video for quite a while now, but I've just been sitting here and processing my thoughts in order to make the most comprehensive video I possibly can about this. And if you've been around here on the channel for a while, you know I have had a very long relationship with Bedrock Edition, playing ever since version 1.2. Do not ask me how long ago that was, because it feels like a lifetime ago. And I can just remember the frustration I felt for years until I could finally get my hands on Java Edition, just feeling so behind with everyone else, just watching all the Java Edition players just enjoying all of the snapshots and all of the new content to the game before everyone else. And of course, over the years that's got a lot better. Java and Bedrock now experience brand new updates roughly at the same time now, but of course Bedrock Edition is still behind on snapshots and a bunch of other stuff like that. But Mojang have been making promises that one day Bedrock Edition will catch up to Java. They've been tweeting out constantly about how amazing the parity team is and how hard they're working behind the scenes, and I'm not taking away from any of that. I'm sure they are working very hard, but this video is going to be about something else, a bit more abstract, that a lot of you might not have even noticed, but that is how the lines between Java Edition and Bedrock Edition are being blurred, and the divide is being made ever more prominent. Now, something that came out quite recently could actually be hinting at how Bedrock Edition will most likely never achieve the goal of being a unified Minecraft with Java Edition, and that is actually the new UI. Now, this might seem a bit crazy to a lot of you, but I know that when Mojang were talking about parity, a lot of people were like, this is finally, we are getting a unified Minecraft under the same name. No Java Edition, no Bedrock Edition. And this new UI just confirms that Mojang have a completely different idea and a completely different end goal to what a lot of us envisioned originally. This is not the only thing we're going to be talking about in this video, but this new UI just shows the vision Mojang have for Minecraft. They do not want a unified Minecraft. It's pretty evident right now that they currently like it how it is. They like Java Edition and Bedrock Edition, and to a certain extent I can agree, but as I said earlier on in the video, I just remember the frustration I felt all those years ago, just being confined to Console Edition, as it's now known, Bedrock Edition, and I just wish for all the upcoming players and the next generation of Minecraft players that Mojang would just not do this and would unite Minecraft under one name. But as I said, this new UI that is exclusive to Bedrock Edition, as of what we know right now, just confirms that that is not the direction Mojang are going in. And also, I think I need to point this out, that Bedrock Edition is damaging itself. This is moving on from the new UI now, but it's just something I've been meaning to bring up and talk to you all about. Bedrock Edition is damaging itself. Now, I know you're probably thinking, what do I mean by that? Well, let's look at Bedrock Edition and Java Edition. It's pretty simple how Java Edition works. It's a unified edition for every single PC device, whether it's a Mac, whether it's a Windows laptop, desktop. All of these different devices are unified under the same Minecraft Java Edition name, and that's kind of pretty cool because it gives you know, obviously PC players a sense of unity, that they all play the same version of Minecraft, and that is what Mojang tried to emulate with Bedrock Edition, but it kind of did not work out the same way, because under that same umbrella of Bedrock Edition is Mobile Edition, as it used to be known, Pocket Edition. Now this has had an absolutely devastating impact on Bedrock Edition and the console editions of Minecraft. Before this transition to this unified Bedrock Edition, it was going pretty well. I remember the introduction of Infinite Worlds and a bunch of other stuff like that, just making me feel at the time as a console player on the PlayStation 4 like I was no longer behind the curve and behind the Java players, and that very soon Bedrock players or console players would be on the same playing field as Java players, until Bedrock Edition was formed and mobile was added under that same umbrella. And I do seriously believe that if Mojang do not do something about this, it will have a devastating impact and effect on Bedrock Edition in the long term. Now this is the reason we've not got dual wielding and a bunch of other features on consoles yet, all because Mojang need to cater to the mobile audience and make sure that they're not left out. Now what's the solution for this? And there's not really a solution at the moment. Mojang have gone so far into the Bedrock Edition kind of alleyway, if that's what you want to call it. They either have to carry on forward or turn around and go back, which is going to be very hard for Mojang to do because they've already gone so far down the alleyway. And I know I've gone off on a bit of a rant here, but it all ties in back to this new UI. It just shows that Mojang are still focusing on parity, but it's not the kind of parity a lot of us wanted. A lot of us first envisioned Minecraft being united and just having kind of Pocket Edition off on the side doing its own thing. No one expects Mobile Edition and console to be the same as PC Edition. They could just do what Terraria did, how all the versions are the same as they possibly can be apart from Mobile Edition, which is just specially optimized for the device it's on. So is this bad news for Bedrock Edition? At the moment it's really hard to tell. Some of the things Mojang have been doing with Bedrock Edition is very promising and just gets me so excited for all of you Bedrock players out there, but I just know that the majority of players, even from polls and experiences with people, I just know that Bedrock players just want to be equal to Java players. They do not care about all of this Bedrock Edition stuff, they just want to be equal. And I know a lot of people are frustrated at Pocket Edition for holding back Console Edition. It could be so much further ahead if it was not for Pocket Edition, and that's not throwing shade or hate at Pocket Edition. It's its own thing, and it's how I first interacted with Minecraft and had my first experiences with Minecraft. So I do actually really love the edition, and I think I owe Mojang a lot for creating that version of Minecraft so I could experience Minecraft at such a young age. But just if we go back to this new UI that at the moment we think is only for Bedrock Edition, it just shows the divide is still there and it's most likely not going away anytime soon. So is this bad news for Bedrock Edition? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Do you wish that Mojang would go back to having console specific versions of Minecraft like PS4 edition and Xbox One edition? Do you wish Mojang and Java edition would remain the same how they currently are, or would you like a unified version of Minecraft just like Terraria has, with a mobile Pocket Edition off to the side so that all of them can coexist peacefully? Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and drop a like on the video if you did find it useful and think I talked about some pretty interesting points throughout this video. But I just had to make this, I just had to get it out there for you lot to just kind of understand how I'm feeling about Bedrock Edition right now. I do not know if this is good news or bad news, but I'm just hoping that Mojang are making the right decisions behind the scenes. But yeah, thanks so much for watching everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow for another video. Goodbye.